Hello, my name is Jimmy. I am a disciple of Jesus Christ and a member of Rockfish Church. I'd like to speak to you a little bit this morning about one of the Bible verses in the Old Testament that I believe is a very strong and powerful one, or at least it has been in my life. Joshua 1:9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you forever," or wherever you go. Give you a little context. Joshua was Moses' friend, confidant, and commander of his military. And Moses died when he was leading the people back to take over the land that God had promised their ancestors. And Moses dies, and Joshua is appointed the commander and to oversee the rest of the trip and to take over the land over the river of Jordan. And God tells Joshua to ready the people, prepare to cross into the Jordan and take over the land. And just if you can imagine being in that kind of a situation where you were the next in command, but you always had that leader that was setting the tone and dictating which way to go. And now all of a sudden, everybody's looking towards you. And God appoints you the new commander. And at that time, Joshua was kind of freaking out. He really didn't think that he was capable or qualified to be able to take that kind of a role. But in his concern, God made him some promises. He tells Joshua that no man will be able to stand before you in all the days of your life. Now just think about that for a second. God's telling you that whoever you come up against, you're going to be victorious. He also tells him that as I was with Moses, I will be with you. So wherever he goes, the valley, the shadows, top of the mountain, God is with him everywhere he goes. And he also tells him that God will never forsake him. And we've heard that before in other places in the Bible, but God is with his people. He also tells Joshua to follow the laws of Moses, the laws that Moses had spoken to him and given to the people. He still needed to follow those laws, but also to not turn left or right as you will be successful. I think that was just God telling him to stay on the path and carry out his mission. Several times in the verses up to and in Joshua 1:9, God tells him repeatedly to be strong and courageous. And I think he knew that because of the battle that he was going to be going into, he needed to be strong and courageous. So my question to you is, what if those promises God made to Joshua were also made to you? Because as a follower of Jesus Christ, those promises are given to you. And anything that God calls you to do in your life, you should remember that God is with you and he's encouraging you to be strong and courageous. So regardless of what he calls you to do, remember that God's with you. Don't be afraid or discouraged, for God is with you everywhere you go. And whatever provision you need, he will make available. So I encourage you to follow his word and seek God.